So in last week's vlog we talked about high school in Idaho. The next logical step is college in Idaho. I am a recent Boise State graduate, and Boise actually has a bit more to offer than most of the towns in Idaho. Not that I ventured off of campus all that often, because we had everything. We even had bowling. Why would you leave a place that has bowling? I mean, come on. Where there's bowling, there are people blaming their lanes for gutter balls, shoes that have had other people in them, and guys trying to conceal the fact that they're using a 7-pound ball. One of the best things about dorm life is actually the amazing dorm cafeteria, though. Its amazingness stems from the fact that you never really know if you're going to go home with food poisoning that night. It could happen any night, and you can get it from anything. The eggs that are mysteriously watery, the beef they serve that has the consistency of mashed potatoes, mayonnaise, steamed vegetables, and of course Fruit Loops. I always knew Toucan Sam was up to something. That bird is way too excited about cereal. Most college kids are way too excited about cereal too. I think the food groups in the dorm cafeteria consist of apples that may or may not have had worms in them, sugary cereal that'll get you so hyped up that all the kids in the dorms will think you have the inside track to speed during finals. There are burgers from the grill, moldy bread, only slightly moldy bread, and 2-foot-high ice cream cones. These are especially preferred when it's 12 degrees outside. If you can get hypothermia, you can go to the hospital. If you can go to the hospital, you can avoid that sociology presentation you haven't done yet that's all about all the inappropriate things you did in the elevator. You said it was for a sociology project where you defied social norms, but you know you would have done it anyway. That's another thing, though. Actually doing homework in the dorms is impossible. It's all Facebook's fault, really. If you wonder why your friend's status update is about how many paper clips they currently have put on a chain, it's because your friend doesn't want to write an English 102 paper about the guy they interviewed about what it's really like to be a Star Wars fan. And if your friend is posting a YouTube video of a dog running into a screen door, it's because they need to do a Spanish essay and they don't know how to say much more than "Hola, me gusta queso, con mucho gusto." Of course, it's not all computer distractions. When someone down the hall is having a SpongeBob marathon, what kind of neighbor would you be if you did not supply some Cheetos? If your friend needs to come up with a list of Pauly Shore's best hits, you need to be there to unveil the entire plot of Biodome. If there are people down the hall throwing bananas at each other from opposite rooms, someone needs to be the judge. Someone needs to find out who's breaking the rules and who wins that. And I would talk about all the people who are focused but can't do their work because they're the only one who actually cares about schoolwork, but they don't exist. They all stopped in high school. Me in high school, salutatorian. Me in college, Mario Party playing, cafeteria silverware stealing, last-minute essay writing, Fruit Loops fiend. And I still somehow graduated with a 3.4 GPA. Maybe there's something to that moldy cafeteria bread after all.